30 years after the major closure programme of the 1980s, ill health, unemployment and deprivation continue to blight the lives of more than 5.5 million people living within the coalfields. The State of the Coalfields, an independent report produced by the Centre for Regional Economic and Social Research at Sheffield Hallam University, has found that when compared to the rest of the country, 43% of coalfields areas are within the most deprived 30% in Britain. Peter McNestry, chairman of the Coalfields Regeneration Trust, which commissioned the report, gave his reaction to its findings.
Well, the report has found something which basically we knew a lot of, that we suffer from major health problems in the coalfields, from unemployment in the coalfields, major deprivation in the coalfields. It's also found that many of the partners we work with are not there anymore. Local authorities are strapped for cash, and who were a major partner can play that part no more. So yes, there is a problem.
The national report found the majority of coalfields still suffer from acute deprivation in relation to jobs, business startups, unemployment, skills and health compared to national averages. Disproportionately high numbers of working age adults claim out of work and incapacity benefits, while 7.6% of people living in coalfields communities report their health as bad or very bad, nearly double the level in South East England.
5.5 million people in the coalfields can't be ignored. It does matter and we need to do something about it, and that's what the Trust's been doing. We've helped to put 21,000 people into work on healthy living. 180,000 people have been involved in that. 50,000 people out there working voluntarily. Over 1 million people have been involved in the programmes we've run. We've done an awful lot, but there's still a lot more work to do.
The hard-hitting report paints a grim picture for people living in Britain's coalfields communities. Campaigner Alison Drake called for greater support for those communities still living under the historical shadow of the mining industry.
I'm not surprised at the findings of this report. There's been a lot achieved in the last couple of decades really, but there's an awful lot to do. People might think, well, we've had money invested, but actually we've barely scratched the surface. We might have planted trees, we might have made some of the places look more beautiful, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us to pull ourselves up to the standard and quality of living that we want for our communities and our families and young people.
What we are about is building communities up, and it's this wraparound support which is important. That's what gives you the energy to keep going forward and keep these communities on board. I was born in a mining community, I still live in a mining community, so I know what the problems are. So yes, I'm happy to continue this work and see it through.
When I see a report like this, it really saddens me. A lot of people in those communities are working very hard. We know there's a lot to be done. We can see it, we experience it every day, and we want to get on with it, but we can't do it on our own. We need the backing from national government to the local government and regional organisations to put in the investment. We don't want it done to us. We need to be helped to do it for ourselves.